SES stereotypes are reproduced by the media in relation to schooling, and should they be challenged? By Eleni, Kayla, Lucy, and Ju. Media is the means of communication, as radio and television, newspaper, magazines, and the internet that reach or influence people widely. The media can present both positive and negative ideas, values, and experiences. Online news stories play a powerful role in portraying things such as stereotypes that occur all around the world. Socioeconomic status is usually broken down into two levels, high or low, in order to describe the two places an individual may fall into based on their education, income, and social standing. There are multiple socioeconomic status stereotypes produced by the media in relation to schooling. However, our main focus is the idea presented in the media that private school students have better outcomes and achieve better results in the HSC than those who attend public schools and tend to be from a lower socioeconomic background.
Newspaper articles such as the Sydney Morning Herald represent that on average, private schools superficially appear to achieve higher student outcomes. However, public schools enroll the vast majority of disadvantaged students, and this is what largely accounts for the differences in school outcomes. Many media articles highlight the supposed benefits of sending your child to a private school. According to the ABC You Decide, private schools have access to better teachers, better technology and infrastructure, and more opportunities for interaction with others who may become future leaders. The Guardian further suggests that private schools offer luxurious facilities, boaters and blazers, and a smorgasbord of extracurricular activities, leaving parents feeling like they have no choice but to send their child to one. The media's image of a typical private school student.
HSC results out today. Here interviewing Kayla from Abbottsley Girls High School. So Kayla, how did you go in your HSC? How were your results?
I did quite well. I'm really happy. I got first in the state for English Advanced and an ATAR of 98.8. So I'm really happy, and I've already got early entry into the University of Sydney, so all my parents' money and tutoring at the expensive private schools paid off.
And the classic public school student.
HSC results are out today, and I'm here interviewing Eleni from Ryde Secondary School. Eleni, how'd you go?
I don't think I did too well, only because my parents sent me to a public school. They didn't have the funds to send me to a private school to do better, so I actually got a mystery mark because of that, and I'm thinking to become a cleaner.
Are these stereotypes that we are bombarded with actually an accurate representation of what is happening within our schools? There is considerable evidence to challenge this stereotype. For instance, Monash University research revealed that in terms of Year 12 results, private schools do not outperform public schools when socioeconomic advantage is taken into account. However, by overfunding private schools, it leaves public schools at a great disadvantage. According to Tilley, Spraggan and Ho 2018, all public schools will remain underfunded even though they enrol 80% of disadvantaged students across Australia, unless there is a dramatic change in state government funding policies. Moreover, not all schools underperform anyway. According to NISH 2016, many are even magnet schools, which have the high academic standards, opportunities, and competitive admission that private schools tend to have. Challenging these stereotypes is crucial in overcoming the social divide between public and private schools that currently exists in Australia.
A proposal for some potential policy solutions and strategies include adequately funding public schools to ensure that they are well-resourced and staffed in order to prevent them from falling behind. Also, by implementing a fair funding across the country, it will ensure no schools are at a disadvantage and the idea of equality is reinforced. This is demonstrated through the Gonski campaign advertisements about how schools need funding to support students with particular needs. By ensuring this, they are not disadvantaged and have the same amount of opportunities as other students in the class along with private school students. Another method would be exposing public schools in a positive light through media campaigns which promote them. The purpose of demonstrating the positive aspects of a public school is to change the negative attitude some people have towards them.